Hey, Annie, you going to the shows tomorrow night at the Greek?
I'm going to all three.
Okay, that's tomorrow night at the Greek and Friday night at the Greek and
I'll be at the Pacific Amphitheater.
And Saturday at the Pacific Amphitheater?
Saturday at the Pacific Amphitheater is going to be a laugh as well. I mean, you know.
Better be more than a laugh.
Like, no, I can't wait.
We say it's going to be a laugh.
I want to ask you one more thing.
All right.
About Brooke Wears White Socks. Well, why did you leave out Day I Met God and Car Trouble Part 1 of the
Because I'll tell you why. Quite simply because I have my reservations about my production on that record. I think it's interesting and naive, but I met Marco soon after, and we did a version of Car Trouble that I think blew the pants off of the version on the album. And I think that I wanted to put Kick on it and Xerox because I felt they were my favourites, and I felt that Summer Dirt Wears White Socks was a bit self-indulgent, so I did that. And I repackaged it as well because I think if you learn more and you get better, you should use it. You know, Dirt Wears White Socks came out in one form, and that was fine for that era, but it developed. And I had the
Well, I'm going to be selfish one more time.
Oh, gosh.
Well,
okay. What do you want now? They always want more. Did you ever notice that, Adam?
Yeah, what is that? They always want more.
Yeah.
They always want...
Today's my birthday, and it would really make my day if Adam just said happy birthday.
Oh, I love... Well, happy birthday to you. I hope you get... have you got any presents yet? What have you...
Well, I want you, but...
Oh, I'm easy. I'm just cheap. I mean, you know, I'll be there.
I want to see you at the concert.
Well, I'll be there tomorrow. It'll be a belated birthday present. I will come on stage, and I will try and sing Happy Birthday. I don't know, or you can sing Happy Birthday, but try and save your birthday till tomorrow night, all right?
Thank you.
All right, my love.
Thank you.
Good night.
And do you want to help me judge for the modeling contest? Girls 13 through 17 sending their pictures to this radio station.
What do they win?
They win, a wardrobe, a photographer session, some sessions with agents, and, you know, the usual.
The usual stuff.
Yeah.
What you mean is there's no prizes at all. You just want to hang pictures up on the wall.
Yeah.
Basically. I must tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there's no prize for this contest. It's just lurid so that DJs can look at things when they're playing records.
Just gratuitous abuse.
Yes, but let them try.
Okay.
I think it's fun.
All right.
Narcissism.
I got to ask you, have you ever been married?
Yeah, I was married once. Yeah, I went up the aisle.
How
Not
long?
for very long. Went up the aisle for about 8 months. Well, I was married for 8 months, and I didn't find it what I expected it to be. Perhaps I was asking too much. I thought it was going to be heaven and archangels and bliss, but it wasn't.
Huh, how long ago was this?
Ages ago. About... it was quite a while ago. About 8 years ago, 9 years ago.
I see.
Yeah.
You haven't found anybody in the meantime that you hate enough to inflict yourself upon them, I guess.
Yeah, but they've all found out at the last moment. They find out I eat my soup with a fork, and I call pants trousers and things like that, and I like tea at 3 o'clock in the morning and things like that. And I love watching television. Do you know you have great television in this country? It's brilliant. I'll watch anything. It's marvellous. We all sit in our rooms. The whole band have been sitting in their rooms ever since we landed. With these, you can just change the channels. Just sit all night.
Remote control, just sit in bed.
You just sit in there and watch it. It's great, because in England, at 11 o'clock, everything stops. Good night, go to bed, there's no television, there's no nothing. Only thing that's open in England after 11 o'clock is the police cells. And that's it. It's the end of it. It's great.
So, how do your girlfriends deal with your celebrity?
My girlfriends?
Yeah.
Deal with my celebrity? I don't know what you mean, really. I'm very busy working. I think that girlfriend is a bit, it's a bit like it's a sort of term that's a bit archaic now. It's like puppy love or like dating or beau.
What are you going to say when you're 75 years old, girl?
I'm probably going to say, excuse me, miss. That's a very nice article of clothing you're wearing. Come over here. Hold that while I fetch a policeman. No, I think with ladies, I I think that the women that I like being with and like being with me...
You choose to spend time with.
No, the women that intrigue me, I get as fascinated by women as it's one of the most beautiful... I've never seen anything as beautiful on this earth as a woman. I can't decide. There's nothing more beautiful than a woman. And you could be meeting the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with when you're sitting having a cup of coffee. It could be the waitress, it could be the bar lady, it could be somebody walking down, it could be somebody you hated and got to like. It's a great adventure, meeting somebody. And I think that classifying someone as, she's my girlfriend, she was like 3 months ago, and all that stuff is like not on. I think a woman has to become your friend, and you have to trust them, and they have to trust you. I respect women. I like to listen to what they say. And, I'm quite interested in sexuality as well. That's it.
Huh.
What can you say? You have to understand them and become friends.
Don't they get threatened still, even as a friend?
No, women enjoy getting about a bit as well, because they enjoy it. They're the same as men. They like looking at men the same way as we like looking at women.
Huh. So, do you ever go out with women or spend time with women that are as popular with men as you are to your audience? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just let me catch him, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll go crazy. No,
I suppose it's this possessive thing. You can be very possessive about someone. I think it's okay to be protective, but possessiveness is really dreadful, because you lose the beauty of the relationship. I think that I'm after that moment. There's a moment in life. There's a moment, and it doesn't necessarily have to take place in bed or in a marital state. And I think when it's right for you. Something goes bang, and you do it. You make that step. But I'm in no rush, particularly.
Well, good. I'm not either. Let's stay friends for a while, okay, Adam?
I enjoy working. I think work is good. I like it when somebody has a vocation themselves, and somebody has something that
their own career
intrigues them.
The whole thing is keeping busy. You know what I mean?
Well, you can keep very busy in a relationship like that, but dating's good. After having said all that, I still like sitting in the back of the pictures, cuddling somebody. You know what I mean? I'm into that as well. I'm into all that mushy stuff as well. Somebody stroking my palm for 2 hours and wearing something nice, and I don't know. All the usual things.
Yeah, I kind of like
Cover me in whipped cream with a front-loading spin dryer. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get back to the show.
Right, old grease gun comment there.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever gone loose with a credit card in Beverly Hills?
Beverly Hills, I go loose with a credit card any time I can. I think...
you told me, you told somebody your idea of a great vacation is London on a credit card.
London on a credit card. LA's pretty good on a credit card.
Mm-hmm.
You can do... You see things you want, and if you work hard enough and you've got money, spend it. Money's for spending,
Mm-hmm.
I find you can't wear money, or you can't... you can look at it, but I think it's for spending. And there's some great things in this place. I found a shop the other day that does a lot of black travel stuff and things like that. I also buy a lot of things I'll never wear, which invariably find their ways into other people's possession,
Right.
But
Goodwill, St. Vincent de Paul.
Anything, But as long as you enjoy it, spend it.
Mm-hmm. I want to ask you one more question. Is there any kind of music you particularly dislike?
Dislike?
Mm-hmm.
I dislike formulaized music, and I dislike music that has no personality. And I dislike musicians that make a sound that is directly either imitative or... I don't mind someone like nicking someone's style, as long as in interviews they say who their influences are. That's what I don't like, is people, do a funk song, and they never mention the greats of funk.
Right.
They never mention James Brown. They never mention the people who live that kind of music. And I find that, I dislike that intensity. I don't think it's very honest. I think you should pay dues where it's okay being influenced, but by just saying, well, this is a new sound.
Right.
It isn't a new sound.
They'll think they picked it up from DeBarge or something instead of from James Brown.
Well, the bars are okay, actually. I quite like them. I mean, I like that, but sometimes some of the stuff coming out of England is very political, and it's all, you know, soapbox philosophy, because if you're going to make a record and tell people to, you know, do this, and you're getting behind a political cause, you should give you all your royalties to it. Not just do that, make the money, and then...
right, put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, that's it. You know, I mean, that sort of music doesn't thrill me too much. Bland music.
Let's see. Let me write down here an ID so we don't have to run in the other room and do one. I'd like to thank you, first of all, Adam Ant, for coming down to K-Rock. He's going to be playing at the Greek Theater in Los Angeles tomorrow night and the next night, and also at the Pacific Amphitheater in Costa Mesa on Saturday night.
On Saturday night.
And thank you very much for coming down. Do you think you could just say that?
My pleasure.
Right there?
Yeah. Well,
I'll tell them who they're listening to and who you are,
okay,
and the whole thing here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to this wonderful show here in KROQ FM, Pasadena, Los Angeles. I'm Adam Ant. It's been terribly nice talking to you. And I'd like to thank you for having me on, Jed.
Hey,
very
you're welcome. Thank you. Have a great show tomorrow night, the next night, and the next night.
We're going to give it some stick. Tomorrow night there's going to be some things flying about.
All right, so go see Adam Stick while he's in town.